Something is happening.
Viewers from Ordinary Ukrainian. What is this here? Online proxy war. It's spam. What is this? Hope you can discuss it on my stream. This is a lot of stuff to go over, but like usually like long text posts like this, I'm usually not a big fan of. Message to Asmongold and his viewers from an Ordinary Ukrainian. What is this here? I hope you can discuss this last stream. View on Ukrainian. That's why I do realize why he all supports Trump for his internal policies. If I were you, I'd also support deportation of illegal immigrants, especially those committing crimes. It's only reasonable for fucking sure. Like you, I'm fed up with Hollywood pushing its agenda to make it look like every second person in the world belongs to a sexual minority. Yep, true. I stopped watching American TV about 5 years ago. It becomes unbearable. Like, you know, I'm fed up with blatant racism from woke people. I'm guilty because I'm a white man, even if I have nothing to do with slavery. Absolutely fucking true. If I were you, would also support auditing the overgrown governmental apparatus. True again.
Hell yeah.
This guy is farming truths. Even I, as an outsider, think that the U.S. is monstrous. I'm sure money is wasted. Yes, absolutely. I could go on about internal changes, but what Trump...
Wasted to not propagate the lives of Americans, the worst kind of waste.
Trump does externally in his foreign policy, I cannot understand and accept most of what he does. So you're a Ukrainian, of course you don't, because he's not favorable towards Ukraine, it seems, right? At least if you look at it from certain perspectives. So yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all.
What?
Why help Ukraine fight Russia? Forgotten Russia has been your arch enemy for decades. Yeah, I don't think that's really worked out for either one of us, but yeah.
That's a lot of MSN right there.
That's technically true. Let's see here. Haven't you seen Russia use SSR flags when attacking Ukrainian positions? No, I haven't. And this person basically just wants me to, like, support Ukraine. I do. I don't think that you need... I completely agree with what Trump says about Zelensky. He's by no means a dictator. Look. I think people might have got the wrong idea about this.
Damn right.
Like, bro wrote a speech for the UN and decided to post it on Asmongold. Yeah, basically, right? And also, like, I'm already on your side. I've been on your side. I've been on your side the whole time. Like, obviously...
What do you mean? Wasting American dollars on a war that literally can never concern them or never will impact them?
There are things Trump does that I agree with, things that he does that I don't agree with. Like, I don't need to defend a person. I'll defend individual actions and ideas. Like, I don't like what he's doing with Ukraine either. I've said that before. I disagree.
Wait, is he against peace? What the fuck is this?
With it. So, like, you don't need to convince me. Now, you can convince, you know, maybe some of the viewers or some people that are in chat or whatever, because, like, they might not.
Wait, what kind of propaganda is he now spitting? What the hell is happening? All of this sounds blatantly anti-American.
Have the same viewpoint, but, like, from my perspective, I've always been on your side. I've always been in favor of this, and I've never thought that, right? And
of what? Prolonging debt? This is insane. Giving American money away for free? Or what? Even the next step, putting Americans in combat to die for something that no one even knows where it is? This is insane. What the fuck? What happened? This is suddenly the mainstream crooked media talking points. This is pretty insane. What the hell?
And so I don't want anybody to get it twisted and think that, like, I'm like some unilateral, no matter what he does, Trump supporter. That's bullshit. And anybody that is a retard. Like, you can't.
Wait, he's out just blatantly calling Trump supporters retard. I didn't want to bring this up, but last video he said that he was fully supportive of Biden. What is going on? Last video he said that he fully supports Biden and his presidency. Now he just calls Trump supporters stupid? This is insane. This is unhinged. Wow.
Write a blank check for a person and say, I agree with everything this guy says. That's just not the way the world works. Country's in a difficult situation right now. Yeah, it is. Maybe dangerous to be America's enemy, but to be America's friend is fatal. Henry Kissinger. This guy apparently fucked up and destabilized a lot of countries, but everything I've read from him, it sounds really smart. He's a good communicator, man. And yeah.
This stables countries and he's a good guy? Okay, man. What the hell happened? Asmongold is... These are, neocon warmonger talking points. Did he receive a Hillary email? Or what is going on here? What the hell?
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
This seems blatantly intellectually disingenuous. What the hell is going on here? That's a lot of emotions. Exactly what happened to Asmongold. I don't know. He just went wild. He's now just acting like he's a neocon puppet, like he's a libtard or something. What the hell?
Wasn't this guy like the Secretary of Defense or Secretary of State back in the day? I feel like that's a little bit scary for the for that guy to say, right?
And he doesn't even know these things? What is going on?
Misquote? Well, even if it is, you know, I think it, in some cases is true, right? I mean, we've roached out on people before, and but to be America's friend is fatal. That's a misquote. Oh, it's a misquote. Okay, great. That's good to know. That's an update for you, my good sir. Thank you for keeping Reddit pure. And anyway, what's the rest of these? I don't want Amazon to comment on this because there's no shit about it. I know, yeah. No, and that's really the thing. He talks about how a lot of people watch him, his influences in the end. Bro, you got to keep in mind, like, we did a...
Yeah, that guy is completely right. This is insane. He's currently being a propaganda machine for the wrong side, and he's the biggest political commentator on Twitch. Other people are going to be afraid to now speak out because of him. What is going on? He just called every Trump supporter a retard. What?
A whole charity event and everything where we raised a bunch of money for Ukraine. Like, I watched this 2 years ago. Like, I've been in favor of this the whole time, right? Like, this is Channel 5 2 years ago.
What
like, the whole idea
that's
that
I
haven't talked about this or anything else is just not true. It is not. And the fact is, like, I've been on this side. Like, when did this happen, actually? Let me see.
What? Okay, now it makes sense why he said last video that he fully supported Biden's regime. He has never... What is going on? No wonder he never actually said anything bad about Biden or any of his policies or whatever. Holy, is this like coming out? What the hell is this?
Asmon 390K, what's the day that this happened? Because I remember, so... I don't want to say it's so funny, but it's very ironic.
Donating money to the for the war complexes. That is insane.
Because the Ukraine war started, I believe, the day that Elden Ring came out. Like, as soon as the news for it started breaking out that, like, tensions were rising, it was basically, like, that same fucking day. And I remember...
Tensions rising? You're gonna call that tensions rising? That wasn't tensions rising. That was insanity.
I remember why. Because I had talked to Hassan. Because, like, Hassan basically, like, he likes, like, Soulsborne. Like, he likes all the Dark Souls games. And I was like, oh, man, he's going to be so...
And he's now being chummy with Hassan Piker? Oh, my God.
Excited, because he asked me, I got a chance to play a demo for the game. And he's like, how was it? I was like, it was amazing, right? He's like, oh, I'm so looking forward to it. And I remember watching him, and, like, he was covered in the Ukraine thing. And it was, like, the same day that Elden Ring came out. I was like, man, the fucking timing on that. And so, yeah, Elden Ring stole the spotlight. Well, not for him, right? I mean, he did real well with the Ukraine coverage, right? I mean, he was on that
real well.
But I remember
Hassan, America deserved 9/11. Piker did really well, he said. Oh my God.
That very, very, very fucking clearly. And so
can you be more blatantly hateful towards America, free speech, and American values? Jeez fucking Christ. Not to mention, he's already literally advocating for American tax money to be just thrown into the incinerator because fuck America, am I right, Asma? What the fuck? What happened?
Yeah. Yeah, did you see the new Ryan Long video? I did not. But anyway, yeah, so this is what happened, is that we raised this money for Ukraine, and this was a long time ago, right? And I even donated... I don't know, it was like $10,000 of my own money. I forgot how much or whatever, myself for this. So this was and keep...
Dude, that must be some kind of Democratic think tank money that he donated there.
The date, the 2020...
If you uncover Hillary's emails, there's definitely going to be a few of them towards Asmon.
Too. So I've been in support of Ukraine ever since the very beginning. I raise money for Ukraine. I think Ukraine's great. And, you know, we even have a partnership with WePlay that is a Ukrainian-based company. So, like, I'm completely on their side.
Wait, so he's just money laundering for them now? Just like that? The corrupt regime with all the corruption is just giving me money?
I thought Stalker 2 was a really fun game, too. Like, we'll go all the way. So, big fan, huge supporter. Everything's totally fine. So you don't need to convince me on this because I've already made up my mind. Now,
Wow.
I was actually more on defense about
Made up his mind, so nothing can change that. Wow, that is just hateful.
And then actually, the person I talked to about this a lot was my dad. Like, obviously, because like he kind of, you know,
his dad, who was in the war in Vietnam and killed innocent Vietnamese. What? Okay.
Me realize like actually it is like more important than I might have imagined. And so in some cases, like I agree.
It's more important to keep the war going. Holy shit.
In some cases, I don't agree. I think that like in some ways I state how I think that there's no way that the war can end without Putin getting something out of it. That doesn't mean that
Of course. He's a paid Russian shill now. Wow. This is how far the anti-Americans have gotten.
Want that to happen. I just think that that's an unfortunate reality.
Of course it is.
But I think that, like, from a negotiation...
Give Russia everything they want. Unfortunate reality. Yes, of course. Wow, this is this is mask off. Wow.
Perspective, that's the truth, right? And then, yeah, that's how I see it, right? Very true, exactly. And so, like, but don't ever get it twisted and think that I'm not on your side. I'm totally on your fucking side. And
which side is that? Killing children? Killing people? Spending money that could be used to help people that are right there next to you? What are we talking about? This is insane.
And I've been on your side, as I said, for fucking years. Okay? And so don't worry about it. I get it. And also, by the way, I'm not a condemner of, like, I don't think the Russian government's doing something that's good with Ukraine, but I don't hate Russia either. I know that
literal Nazi talking points. No, wait, serious. This is not a libtard joke. This is literally a Hitler talking point. Oh my god.
A lot of the people there don't want to be involved in this war. They don't want to have anything to do with this. They don't want to be conscripted to fight some fucking war for some geopolitical, like, existential NATO threat, right? Like, they don't care.
Yeah, but you're supporting
that either. So, like, a lot of them just want to play video games and fuck around. Only 80%. Well, yeah, wow, what a big surprise.
Oh no, he's protecting the Russians.
A country that, you know, in some cases where political dissent is, you know, fucking made illegal.
Is he off his meds? What an absolute ill take.
And penalized, and also where you don't have freedom of speech, and you do have massive propaganda. Wow, what a surprise that in all three of those cases, they lead to a lot.
The rats scurry first off any ship, and it is blatant here.
A lot of people having a perspective. And also, 80%, that's 1 out of 5 people. 1 out of 5 people doesn't support it. And I bet a lot of those 1 out of 5 peoples are the ones that are online playing video games, interacting with people all around the world.
Yeah, imagine 1 out of 5 people doesn't want to kill you. What great odds. What is this?
World that don't want to have anything to do with this shit. So that's what I think. Protesters were arrested. They were, right? And so that's that. Yeah.
What a weirdo.
1 in 5 is in a lot. I think it's a pretty good amount, man. It really is. That's a lot of people. So Trump is taking a massive L on the way he's handling it, or nah? For real, 100 on a stack. He is.
Oh my god.
Disagree with.
He's just now attacking Trump now, even.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And that's it.
Wow.
I think that he brings some common sense solutions to this, but at the same time, I'd not.
Look at how intellectually disingenuous this is. He has some good things, but, you know, overall not. Did he even support Trump in the first place? It doesn't seem like it.
With this circumstance, right? With the complexities, but that's
never spoke out against Biden and their authoritarian anti-free speech regime. And now Trump's a bad guy? Holy, wow.
That's where I'm at. That's what I think. And yeah, Red Trump L. Unfortunately, yes. There are concerns that Ukrainian president could be voted out of office if the country holds an election. They're not going to hold a fucking election during the war. I read that guy's post said their constitution says that they don't have elections while they're in the middle of a war.
Oof. America did it.
God.
Twice.
Where are these people coming from?
Nice.
4% of the people vote for him?
That's insane.
Why
would you say that?
From? Because every other piece of information is saying that's not true. And the thing is that...
Yeah, which is corrupt mainstream media, and you know this. You were against it, and now you're for them? What is going on?
So this is my mindset, okay? Is that Trump said it. He did. Trump did say it. But, okay, wow.
So is Trump wrong?
The reason why...
Trump says a lot of things. Wow. Yeah, just blatantly come and say that you hate Trump. That it's easier this way.
Trust something like you know, the USAID stuff is because I see that there are receipts for it, and a lot of this stuff is already public. So you can research this, you can look into it yourself, and you can see, okay, this in fact is what's happening. So I think that instead of trusting people, you should trust transparency. So
oh no, Asmongold always hated Elon Musk. I mean, he tried to disparage Elon Musk so many times at this point and tried to make him look back. Elon Musk is saving billions, trillions of dollars for Americans. And Asmongold is like right there saying, oh, Elon's bad constantly.
So,
what the
yeah, it's
fuck?
confirmation bias. I think so, too. The fact is that all of the public information about Zelensky and the public discourse...
Ah, yes. You just don't understand statistics, he says. What a defense.
About Zelensky, everything about this indicates that he has more than a 4% approval rating. And I don't know why Trump would have said that. He said down 4%. He didn't. I watched it. He didn't say it.
So Trump's a liar now.
4% 2 times. The first time he said it, I said maybe he meant down 4%.
Well, we have a situation where we law in Ukraine, where the leader in Ukraine, I mean, I hate to say it, but he's down at 4% approval.
At 4%? Yeah, are you calling him a liar?
Subtitles.
So Asmongold's just calling Trump a liar? What, is he making this stuff up?
That's just it, right?
Yeah, you're gonna call him a liar?
Like I'm not... I don't want you to think that, like, you're stupid or whatever.
Oh!
But he repeated...
You're not stupid, but you are. Oh my god. Dude, this guy probably is gonna support... do you think Asmongold is... Next thing Asmongold is gonna go out and support Israel's attack on Iran? Which would literally lead to multiple millions of American deaths. And for what? To just make Israel feel a little bit better about themselves? Like, what is this? He was America first, and now he's America fifth or something. If we're lucky. He's lying so much. He's being intellectually dishonest, and he knows it. And yet he's doing it. Is this like a troll or a joke or something? Did Hillary actually get to him?
This 2 times, and I think that you should look at what was said rather than what you want to hear or try to run defense for him because you're
so you're gonna just decide that you know best.
Fan of Trump. If you're really a fan of Trump and you really want Trump to succeed, you need to hold Trump accountable when things that he does are problematic.
Of course,
you can never
of course. You need to start fighting amongst yourselves, because that's good for America. Americans fighting for amongst each other is good for America. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? These are like mainstream media talking points. Wants American taxes to be spent on nothing. Wants Americans probably die at this point. Shit. That is insane. Well, I guess that was Asmongold.